Hello and welcome everyone. This is Type V3 with a review of the Super Robot Chogokin Great Mazinger. Created by Kenzo Kabuto and piloted by Tetsuya Tsurugi, this is the successor to the iconic Mazinger Z. As you might expect, Great Mazinger carries many visual similarities to that of its SRC predecessor. Yet don't be mistaken, these two figures don't share a single panel of plastic between them. Whether it's the larger feet or narrower torso, all these small adjustments make Great Maz completely unique. That said, both SRC Mazingers were made with the same design philosophy, and because of this, Great Mazinger actually feels a lot closer to an extensive repaint rather than an entirely new toy. Of course, seeing as how the original SRC Mazinger Z was already awesome to begin with, it's no surprise that this figure is equally as impressive. Generous amounts of shimmering metallic paint cover the body, with the smaller details being applied cleanly. The die-cast elements can be found in the chest and lower legs, and the removable brain condor gimmick is featured here as well. Great Mazinger even comes with his own minor improvements in the form of screw hole covers on the toy's backside. However, there is one major complaint I do have with Great Mazinger, and that's its size. Ideally, he should be a head taller than Mazinger Z, though unfortunately, they're fairly identical in volume. Sure, you can extend some of the joints to create the illusion of extra height, but that just leads to a figure with a vertically stretched appearance. As you might have already guessed, the articulation found on this figure is identical to the one found on Mazinger Z. So there's really nothing here to point out that's relatively new. I mean, you still have your clicky rack joints, nice ball-jointed shoulders, the extendable torso, great emotive head joint, so it's all there, and he's got some good balance too. I mean, you can just balance him on one foot very simply. Nothing too surprising there. He also comes with his own Tamashii stage adapter, which you could just plug in through here, and then if you have a stage, you can pop him right on. And that is really the extent of his posability. The one thing I should mention is that because of his design, he is a lot pointier, especially here in the hip area, down here too, and even the forearms, and that makes him a little bit more dangerous to touch, but it's nothing too significant, and, you know, overall, just an equally great action figure as this one. For the accessories, you get a set of fists and open palms, as well as replaceable forearm parts to emulate the drill pressure punch attack. Next up are the pointing finger hands, which come with a Thunderbreak effect part. It simply slides over the right hand, and its translucent yellow plastic looks pretty good. Gripping hands are also included in the box, and these wield the Mazinger blade. There's even a Thunderblade effect part for it too. Of course, the most noticeable accessory to come with this SRC is his backpack, the Great Booster. It offers no articulated sections, but the shiny metallic paint is gorgeous. It's also incredibly light, so when equipped, it doesn't throw the figure wildly off balance. Finally, Great Mazinger comes with two special right hands. However, one is actually meant for Mazinger Z, and when used together, you can have both figures perform an epic handshake. It's neat, one of those love or hate features. All in all, Super Robot Chogokin Great Mazinger is, well, a great toy. The base figure is solid, the accessory count is high, and at $45 he's appropriately priced. No doubt I would have preferred a slightly larger body, and the inclusion of a breast burn effect part would have been nice, but these are small complaints for an otherwise well put together package. As far as Great Mazinger action figures are concerned, this is probably the best of the lot with its huge playability and value. The only reason this SRC should be avoided is if what you're after is a figure that's much larger in scale with imposing shelf presence. Otherwise, this toy should suit most collectors' needs. Anyways, this has been Type V3. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this review. I'll see you next time.